Hello, everyone, and welcome back to the Cambridge English Walking Podcast, where learning English is always a real-life adventure. I'm Slava. Before I show you where I am, I have a very special listening challenge for you today. Later in this video, when I am on the train, you will hear a real announcement. Your task is to catch a famous safety rule of the British Railways. It consists of 3 short words, and they all start with the letter S. If you hear it, write it in the comments below. I will personally read your answer, leave a big like, and reply with warm, supporting words. So, keep your ears open. And now, look at my hands. I am pushing my bicycle inside a massive 3-story parking garage at the train station. Prepare to be completely shocked. Cambridge is the cycling capital of the United Kingdom. Everyone rides a bike here. I'm walking up to the 2nd floor now. Look at these 2-tiered parking racks. Bicycles are parked on top of each other. There are thousands of them and absolutely no empty spaces. Finding a spot here is actually a little bit nerve-wracking. While I search, let me tell you my plan. I am leaving my bicycle here because I am going on a trip. I'm traveling to London to meet Victoria. But for the first part of this journey, I am traveling completely solo. Just me, my camera, and you. Ah, wonderful. There is one empty space. Let's park the bike, lock it up safely, and now we can walk directly to the train platform. All right, I am walking inside the station building now. As you can see, it is quite busy today. I need to pass through these ticket barriers to get to the train platforms. In the past, people always used paper tickets, but today, everything is digital. Look at my smartphone screen. I'm opening my travel app right now, and here is my digital ticket with a QR code. Let's tap the phone against the electronic scanner. 1, 2, 3. Perfect. The green light is on, the gates are opening, and we are officially through. Let's look up at the large departure screens. Today, I'm taking a direct train to London Liverpool Street Station. My train is leaving from platform number 3 in just 10 minutes. Let's walk over there and find a comfortable seat. Wow! I'm finally sitting down on the train. It is nice and warm inside. The train is starting to move now, and we're leaving Cambridge behind. This means our actual podcast topic begins right here, right now. Today, because I'm traveling to London by myself, I want to talk about a very popular and fascinating topic: solo travel. Traveling completely on your own, without any friends or family. Just you and the big world. To be completely honest with you, the idea of traveling solo can feel a bit nerve-wracking at first. Nerve-wracking is a brilliant B1 word. It means something that makes you feel really nervous, anxious, or a little bit stressed. Imagine arriving at a huge, crowded train station in a foreign country where you do not speak the local language. You have to find your platform completely on your own. On your own simply means by yourself, without any help from people you know. That can feel scary, right? But you know what? That's actually the best part of the adventure. When you face a difficult situation alone and you successfully solve the problem, you feel so proud of yourself. In English, we have a great conversational phrasal verb for this: to pull something off. To pull something off means to succeed in doing something challenging or difficult. For example, you can say, "I was so nervous about navigating the British Railways alone, but I pulled it off." It gives you an incredible feeling of confidence. But what about the daily, simple things? Many people tell me, "Slava, I could never travel alone because I would feel so awkward eating alone at a restaurant. Awkward means uncomfortable or clumsy, like you don't know what to do with your hands or where to look. Personally, I completely disagree. I think eating alone is fantastic. Nobody's rushing you. To rush means to make you move faster or hurry up. When you're solo, you can sit with your coffee for an hour, look out the window, and nobody tells you to hurry. It's totally relaxed. Oh, wait a second. Let's pause our conversation for a moment. I can hear the train speaker turning on above my head. Listen carefully to what the announcer is saying right now.
Great Chesterford, the doors will not open on this coach. This is the service to London Liverpool Street. Next station, Audley End. Welcome to this service for London Liverpool Street. We will be calling at Audley End, Newport, Elsenham, Stansted Mount Fitchett, Bishop Stortford.
Well, did you understand that? That is exactly what real, fast British English sounds like on the public transit. It can be very difficult to catch every single word, but it is absolutely fantastic listening practice. Anyway, let's continue our topic. The biggest benefit of solo travel is absolute freedom. You don't need to argue about where to eat, what time to wake up, or which museum to visit. You don't need a travel buddy to worry about. A travel buddy is just a friendly word for a person you travel with. Instead of a strict schedule, you can just go with the flow. To go with the flow means to relax, take things as they come, and accept whatever happens without stressing out. If you see a beautiful little street, you just stop and wander around. To wander around means to walk slowly around an area without a specific plan or direction. You just explore at your own pace. It's deeply refreshing for your mind. Refreshing means it gives you new energy, like a cold drink on a hot summer day. You leave your boring daily routine behind. Another amazing surprise is that when you travel solo, you actually meet more people, not less. When you're with a group of friends, you only talk to your friends. But when you're alone, you naturally branch out. To branch out means to try new things or to connect with new people outside your usual comfort zone. You start making small talk with strangers at a cafe or at the train station. Small talk is just light, casual conversation about everyday things, like the weather or your journey. And for everyone learning English, solo travel is the ultimate secret weapon. It's forced practice. There's no travel buddy to translate for you. You have to ask for directions in English, buy your train ticket in English, and order your food in English. It forces your brain to stay active. But I want to be completely honest with you. Solo travel is not always a perfect fairy tale. There is a difficult side to it too. Sometimes, when you are looking out the window like this, far away from your family, you can feel a little bit homesick. Homesick is a beautiful and very emotional English word. It means you deeply miss your home, your own bed, your friends, and your normal routine. When you travel with a friend, they can easily distract you. But when you are solo, that feeling can hit you, especially when it gets quiet. But please do not be afraid of feeling homesick. It is a completely normal human emotion. And actually, it teaches you that you are much stronger and more independent than you think. Look at these beautiful green fields and small stations passing by. It is so peaceful. Oh, wait a second. The train is slowing down a little, and I hear the speaker turning on above my head. Let's listen to the train service information together.
Newport. The doors will not open on this coach. This is the service to London Liverpool Street. Next station, Eltham. We will be calling at Eltham, Stansted Mount Fitchett, Bishop Stortford, Sawbridgeworth, Harlow Mill, Harlow Town, Broxbourne, Cheshunt, Tottenham Hale, and London Liverpool Street.
All right, the train is moving fast again. Let's continue our thoughts about travel and language learning while we look at the changing view outside. If you were listening to this and thinking, okay, Slava, maybe I want to try a solo trip in the future, what is the best practical advice? First, start small. You do not need to fly to the other side of the planet for your first solo adventure. Just take a short weekend trip to a nearby city or a beautiful town close to your home. Go somewhere safe and easy, just to experience the feeling of being on your own. It's a perfect way to test your skills. And here is another crucial tip. When you wander around a new city alone, you must always stay aware of your surroundings. Surroundings means everything around you: the streets, the people, the environment. To be aware of your surroundings means to pay close attention to what is happening. For example, do not walk into a dark, empty street at midnight while looking down on your smartphone screen. Just use your common sense. Common sense means basic, practical thinking that most people have, like keeping your backpack closed in a crowded place or keeping your money safe. You can easily stay safe and have a magnificent adventure at the same time. The most important thing is to stop overthinking. Overthinking means thinking too much about negative details until you feel completely stuck. It kills the adventure before it even starts. You just need to take the plunge. To take the plunge means to finally decide to do something that makes you feel nervous. You stop worrying, you book the ticket, and you just do it. It's the ultimate way to grow and change your life. Well, the houses out the window are slowly becoming bigger and closer together. The empty fields are disappearing, which means London is getting closer and closer. Let's continue talking about the secrets of solo travel. One of the biggest fears people have when traveling alone is the language barrier. Imagine you are in a country where nobody speaks your native language. You do not have a travel buddy to translate for you. You are completely on your own. But here's a fantastic tip that will change everything for you. Even if you only speak English, you should always learn 3 basic words in the local language of the country you are visiting. Just 3 words: hello, thank you, and excuse me. It sounds very simple, right? But people absolutely love it when you try to speak their language, even if your pronunciation is terrible. For example, if you travel to Portugal alone and you say obrigado, which means thank you, the local people will give you the biggest smile. Trying to speak the local language opens people's hearts. For someone who is traveling solo, these small positive connections with local people are everything. It makes you feel safe and it makes you feel welcome in a foreign place. Now, let's talk about another very common fear: getting lost. When you travel with a group, someone always has a map or someone always knows the direction. But when you're solo, you are the only navigator. If your phone battery dies or if you lose your internet connection, it can feel like a disaster. But honestly, getting lost is sometimes the best way to discover a new city. Remember our phrase from the first part, to wander around. When you wander around without a map, you find the most amazing hidden places. You find tiny cafes that are not on the internet. You find quiet, beautiful streets without any tourists. You just go with the flow and let the city surprise you. Of course, as I mentioned before, you must always use your common sense. If you're wandering around a new city, do it during the day. Be aware of your surroundings and enjoy the adventure safely. You know, the more I talk about this, the more I realize what solo travel is really about. It's not just about taking photos of famous monuments, and it's not just about eating exotic food. Solo travel is really about trusting yourself. It's a test of your own character. When you're alone in a strange place, you realize that you can handle difficult situations. You can navigate complex train systems. You can solve problems on your own. And when you finally return home from a solo trip, you're a slightly different person. You bring that new confidence back into your daily life. It changes how you see yourself, and it changes how you face everyday challenges. I know many of you watching this video are learning English completely on your own. You're studying solo. Sometimes it feels difficult, and sometimes you feel like you're not making progress. But learning a language is exactly like a solo trip. You have to take the plunge. You have to make mistakes, get a little bit lost in the grammar, and figure things out on your own. Every time you understand a new word, it's a small victory. So, if you feel nervous about speaking English, or if you feel nervous about traveling alone, my advice is the same. Stop overthinking. Pack a small bag, learn some basic vocabulary, and step out into the world. You will absolutely pull it off.
Well, look at the view outside the window now. The scenery has completely changed. There are no more green fields or quiet little stations. Instead, I see tall brick buildings, concrete bridges, and lots of graffiti. The train is slowing down significantly. We are finally entering the heart of the capital. We are arriving at London Liverpool Street Station. But wait, please be very, very quiet. I hear the main station announcement starting on the speaker. This is the moment you have been waiting for since the beginning of the video. Listen closely and try to catch our secret rule.
If you see something that doesn't look right, speak to staff or text the British Transport Police on 61016. We'll sort it. See it, say it, sort it.
Yes, there it is. Did you hear those 3 short words? Let me repeat them very slowly for you. See it, say it, sorted. Did you write this phrase in the comments? If you did, congratulations! You have absolutely fantastic listening skills. Now, let me quickly explain what this famous British railway rule actually means. See it means if you see something suspicious or dangerous on the train or at the station. Say it means you must tell the police or the train staff immediately. And sorted is a brilliant, very common British word. In British English, if a problem is sorted, it means the problem is fixed, resolved, or completely under control. So, see the problem, report the problem, and the police will fix the problem. See it, say it, sorted. All right, the train has completely stopped. The doors are opening with a loud beep. Let's grab my bag, step out of the carriage, and walk onto the platform. Wow! Instantly, you can feel a totally different energy. Cambridge was so quiet and peaceful this morning, but London Liverpool Street is massive. There are thousands of people everywhere around me. Everyone is rushing, carrying big suitcases, drinking coffee, and looking up at the giant electronic departure screens. If this was my very first time traveling solo, walking into this huge, loud crowd would be quite nerve-wracking. I would definitely feel a little bit lost. But remember what we talked about today. You just need to go with the flow. As we walk through this beautiful, busy station towards the main exit, let's do a quick review of the amazing English words we learned today. Repetition is the absolute best way to remember new vocabulary. Listen carefully. Solo. Solo means alone, by yourself. Nerve-wracking. Something that makes you feel very nervous or stressed. To pull something off, to succeed at doing something very difficult. Awkward. Feeling uncomfortable in a situation. To go with the flow, to relax and accept whatever happens without a strict plan. To branch out. To try new things or confidently connect with strangers. And finally, to take the plunge, to stop overthinking, be brave, and just do it. Excellent job, everyone! If you use these beautiful phrases in your daily English conversations, you will sound very natural, fluent, and confident. Well, I am finally walking out of the main station doors. The fresh London air feels absolutely great. My solo adventure is officially coming to an end because right now I am walking to meet a very good friend of mine. I am meeting Victoria. She is waiting for me somewhere just around the corner. From now on, I will have a travel buddy. We are going to explore the beautiful streets of London together, and of course, we will record a brand new, amazing podcast for you. But before I say goodbye, I have one final question for you. What is the one place in the world you would love to visit completely alone, and why? For example, you can write, I would love to visit Japan solo because I want to go with the flow. Or maybe, I would love to wander around Paris alone because I want to branch out. Please write your answers in the comments below. Do not forget to use the new words we learned today. Thank you so much for traveling with me from Cambridge to London. Keep practicing your English, keep learning new things, and maybe start planning your very first solo adventure. Stay curious, stay brave, and I will see you in the next episode with Victoria. Bye, everyone.